All right, my friends. Well, I'm at Natalie's Liquor Warehouse in Memphis, Tennessee, on Germantown. I've not been here in a hot minute. As some of you know who follow me on Discord and some of the other ones, been super busy. Work has been crazy. It's hard to do this hobby when work gets in the way. You know, this is a passion project, you could say. So I'm gonna just do a regular hunt. I'm gonna try to hit 3 stores today on my lunch break. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster than I would like. I wanna hit some of the highlights. I will show some of the general prices of what we have. I'll try to go slow enough that we can see various and sundry things that are over here. I will walk the full bourbon over here and just talk about life in general, as I generally do, and try to be funny every once in a while. Great bottle, by the way. Probably the best thing to me that Penelope makes. I know there are a lot of people who love Penelope, and I've had a little bit of this. I had one of these that I did not necessarily enjoy. It wasn't this one, but this I've really enjoyed. So, and then I do have my glasses, and I've been looking for a single barrel that is high proof. Let's see, 129. Looking for like a 135 or better to get that. Let's see. It's my dad's juice. I'm trying to find a glass bottle of it. I'm gonna have to probably buy a bottle and then transfer it over. I got a tin cup that I'm gonna try. I'll probably be on Discord. You know what? I'm gonna mix it in here. I got a tin cup, little glass. I'll do it maybe after this video. If not, I'll put it on Discord. So I don't know that I'm gonna have time to push this video up and do any complex editing. You know, to do all this editing on my phone and whatnot. Let's see here. This weekend, actually Friday, I will be in Jackson, Tennessee. I have an event I'm going to at lunchtime, and then I will hunt the area. So hopefully I can hit some stores up there. You guys know I like that area. Robert's Package Store will be on there for sure. Probably CNC and Cork and Bond, and if I can find a little store someplace. I had some of this finally, and I did not enjoy it. It was not great to me. We'll see. Oh, cute little bells. Still one of the best $50 bottles out there. And once this is gone, it's gone. Man, that's a big bottle. Oh, they got the foolproof. They got almost all of them here. Definitely probably the best bargain out there. All right, let's see, Green River. I've only seen a couple places that have the 250 right now. So this stuff was super popular for a while, and now it seems like it's kind of died down a little bit. Of course, I've not been in many stores to see what's going on. Like I said, because of work and whatnot. Gross. Big Blow. Got this private barrel here. Still got plenty of Traveler. I got a big bottle of Traveler. I may turn that into barbecue sauce, or maybe do something with it. Maybe try to make it something fun. I do love the big handles of this. Oh, OBSF. So they do have it here. All right. Well, I will not. They don't have much scotch here, so I won't bore you with it. I always like to check the Macallan. Someday I'd like to catch a 15 or an 18 at a steel. All right, I have a bargain table that I'm going to go walk around, and then we'll head on to the other one. Like I said, this is going to be a fairly quick. This is half off, so they take another half off of that. Not a bad price. Pretty bottle. Got a little container around it, so if you drop it. Ooh, Seagram's. Lime flavored vodka. That's interesting. Can do some fun with that. Peanut butter, copper and calf. Treaty Oak. Anybody had any of this? Aged at least 2 years. This one's aged at least 12 months. I gotta know. Somebody's gotta tell me about that. Got the Rossville. Got the Hudson. That whiskey is from New York City. That's a party batch. I don't know anything about it. So, buffalo chip makes me think it's got poop in it. All right, we got the canned cocktails. Interesting. Been kind of thinking about getting some stuff for my bar at the house. Other stuff besides bourbon, just to kind of change it up. I'll go over here so we can see it. There's that handsome guy. Everybody loves to see. Nice. If you need a big, I think the theme of this is going to be Eagle Rare. Everywhere we go, should have had Eagle today. In theory, I'll go in one of them. Obviously won't, but the Eagle Rares are there. I'm hoping to catch a 12 someplace. At least I imagine the 12 is going to be priced out of my price range. 133. That's good. Knowing how cheap I am. These little bottles are great as well. They're great little presents for people. They got the barrel strength. And they got that single barrel. And they got the early times. So it's a great bottle. Everybody says it's King of Kentucky basically it's King of Kentucky with not as aged. Same mash bill. I can't remember. Somebody told me that lie. And it sounded good, so I think I'll believe it. So I don't see that they have too much more different than what I normally have seen over here tequila wise. I'm in a super rush. I'm going to try to catch 2 more stores at least if I can, or it may just end abruptly, and this may be it. So if it happens, then you know that the 2 other stores said no today and I didn't get to do it. So all right, on to the next one. All right, as promised, the Tincup I bought. I will say 100% that I was taken in by the marketing and the little shot glass here. I think it's on top, which is very cute. I was going to pour it into my glass here, but I thought, you know what, I'll just use this. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to try to read some of what it says on here. Cut with the Rocky Mountain water. So, all right. Put that over here. Ruin my bar. Uh-oh. So this is I think it's made in Colorado. I should have done some Googling on this. This is a 6-year. It looks like it's 84 proof. Maybe I'll be able to get this off without having to run and try to find my knife, which is not looking good. Surely there's a perforated edge on this. You guys, oh man. Oh. Surely, come on. It's struggling, watching me struggle, half the fun. Oh my goodness. That's like really on there. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we get a heck of a cork pop out of that. So this is Tincup American Whiskey, 84 proof. Let's see. That was a pretty good pop there. I'm not going to lie. You can see the color, so we'll just pour straight into here. 84 proof. I love the bottle. Everything about this screams that they've got somebody who really knows what they're doing with design. All right. The nose is kind of light. Not to be funny, but it 100% smells like American whiskey. Maybe a little black pepper. Maybe just a hint of maybe ginger. So, all right, let me give a good deep. This is have rye in it. I don't have the mash bill, but All right, well, it's a pepper rye. I was worried there for a second. I get cinnamon, I get caramel, I get all the major taste notes. I think this is one that might actually benefit. Would be good in a cocktail or maybe on ice. I think the next one I drink of this, I may put it on ice, just because I think it's really hot. So I think if it's hot outside, you'd want this on some ice. I don't know if this is something you'd necessarily want to be sipping on right now. And when I say hot, I mean it's hot outside. The proof's just 84 proof. All right, I think I paid $17 for that. And really, to be honest with you, I did it for the bottle and for the shot glass that goes on it. I'll drink this fairly quickly, and I think I got a plan for this. I may do something with this. I'll make a bourbon infused something. maybe something crazy like raspberry, one sip, rosemary, or that. So, all right, we'll go on to the next store. I was going to do 3 stores today, and the third store, as they often do, said they didn't want me to shoot today. So I will have a big video tomorrow from a store that has told me no for a while, and they pretty much have everything you could possibly imagine. So, all right, on to the next one. All right, well, we're at Whiskers Wine and Spirits, right up the street from the last store. We'll do a real quick hunt here. Just wanted to run in. I haven't been here in a while. They do have a couple of things that I really care about that no one else seems to care about, which is some scotches. So we'll be in here probably less than 5 minutes. So, but I will go slow enough that you can read it. A little bit of the cognacs that some people enjoy. All right, let's see. And as usual, these are kind of narrow, so old me has some trouble working their way through there. I think I'd have to, my buddy Leighton from Leighton's Liquor Library would have to remind me, but I think we had the 16 of that, and it did not taste good. It had a very odd flavor to it, so it was like burnt tire to me, or like burnt rubber. And I love scotch, which is what everybody's tasting note is for scotch. So speaking of scotch, and really that Kilchoman, it's a great price. One of my favorite bottles. About half empty. I have to replace that here before too long. Got to try some Oban 15. Sorry, I'm down here. Like I said, nobody cares about that but me. Let's see. We got Buffalo Trace everywhere, and we've got Eagle Rare everywhere. They had a big drop at the beginning of this week. Every store here in town should have at least one bottle of it, and they may be sitting on top of it, but they've got it. I'm gonna the Canadian Mist and stuff. Really, that's another one that was super popular, and now it doesn't seem like anybody's really minding it anymore. Yellowstone's another one that was pretty hot. Sazerac, Green Spot, Blue Note. I like this is another store. I like how they do their, and because you'd be thinking, do I want some American whiskey? Am I thinking about rye? Am I thinking about Scotch? Am I thinking about Memphis whiskey? I don't know what I'm thinking. Huh? Bet the bar. This is an old bottle right here, my friends. Wow. You don't really see this label on them anymore. Well, I'm going to go and look behind the counter over there. I'm trying to see if there's anything that's unusual. A Town Branch up there. I don't think I've ever remember seeing. If I do, I probably say it every time I come here. Oh. Probably going to be ramping up the Discord. Kind of been absent here lately. Just been too busy with life and whatnot. Had a lot of traveling. You're okay if I go back there, right? Yeah, she's gonna let me go. That store, I love it when the store's like, yeah, go on, keep going back there. So I'm gonna do. They've got we've got the Don Julio, which is a super cute little bottle. The Casamigos. So they have the Jack Daniel's 12, and they got the Jack Daniel's 10, which. That Jack Daniel's 10 price is pretty good. I don't think I've seen it that price anywhere. And as we are, as I said, pretty much everybody's got this Eagle Rare right now. Anybody tried the 12 yet? Let me know. All right, well, this is a great store. These guys are super nice to me, so when you're super nice to me, I love your store. All right, let's on to the next one.